So if you're trying to make a perfectly square piece of paper and you don't have access to that by buying origami paper, you can do it with a normal paper cutter. What you're going to need is some sort of a straight edge to use as a fence, much the same way you would on a table saw. Here I'm using a piece of aluminum that's 3/4 inch wide. And it's helpful to have a square that you can use to make sure that the top and the bottom are going to be at exactly the same distance from the edge of the paper cutter. What I've found using a number of these old paper cutters at school is that the fence at the top of the cutter isn't always exactly perpendicular to the blade itself. Once you have your fence in place, secure it at both the top and the bottom with a piece of masking tape. Recheck the fence one more time with your square just to make sure that you are exactly parallel to the cutting edge. Now go ahead and cut your piece of paper, holding one square edge tightly against the fence. After rotating the paper 90 degrees, cut it one more time into what should be a perfect square. After cutting a second piece, we're going to check to make sure both pieces are square by holding them together first in one orientation and then rotating one square 90 degrees and seeing if all four corners still line up. A second way that you can check to make sure that your square is indeed perfectly square would be to fold your paper in half 4 ways, along both the longitude and latitudinal lines and across both diagonals. If all four corners match perfectly, you know that you've got a perfect square. If you are going to do origami, or if you're going to try to put together some of the paper polyhedra that I've made videos on, it's really important that you start with stock that is perfectly square. Remember, it is the details that'll make these projects turn out great. If you found this video helpful, please help me out by hitting the like and subscribe button. I'll see you soon.